Okay, so this is your Unit 7 review. It'll be over circles, pi, composite figures. Best thing to do is study your foldable and study the review. So number 1 says, during math class, Angie was measuring the diameter and circumference of a different circular object. She recorded her findings in a table. Write an equation that represents the ratio of circle circumference to its diameter. So it says to write a ratio of the circumference to its diameter. So if I would take the first set of numbers, that'll be 3.14 over 1, which equals 3.14. If I do the second one, you do 6.28 over 2, which is 3.14. And if you do the third one, that'll be 9.42 over 3, which is 3.14. So there's a pattern. Every time you take the circumference and divide by the diameter, you get pi, or 3.14. So your equation would be circumference divided by diameter, which equals 3.14, or in this case, pi. So I would box this answer in because that right there is an answer to your test question tomorrow. Okay? Because every time you do circumference divided by diameter, you get 3.14. Does not matter the size of the circle or not. All right, number 2. One of the largest cookie cakes on record had a diameter of 182.50 feet. What is the approximate circumference of the cookie? Use 3.14 for pi. Round your solution to the nearest 10th place. All right, so first thing, it says diameter is that. So you write that down. D equals 182.50. So you don't lose that. Now it continues on to say circumference. That's what they want, circumference. So since they want circumference, go find the formula for circumference and write that down. So the circumference formula is C is equal to pi times diameter. Okay, well, I already have diameter and I already know what pi is. So we plug it in. So pi is 3.14 times 182.50. So you do 3.14 times 182.50, and it comes out to be about 573.05. So the answer would be A. All right, number 3. The original merry-go-round wheel had a diameter of 25 feet. What is the approximate distance traveled by a person who rode this merry-go-round for, it should say, 8 complete revolutions? My apologies. Use 3.14 for pi. Okay, again, diameter is 25 feet. So you write that down. D equals 25. So I don't see the word area or circumference in here, but I do see the word revolution. Revolutions means going around the circle. So that means circumference. So on your review, if you want to write revolution equals circumference, because you will see the word revolution tomorrow on your test. Okay, so it means I'm finding circumference. So the circumference formula is C is equal to pi times the diameter. So we do 3.14 times the diameter, which is 25. 3.14 times 25 is 78.50. That's the distance around one time. So I'm going to cross off A because that's not my answer. I need to figure out how many times what would the distance be if I did it 8 complete times. So also that means B is wrong because B is too small, because I'm about to take 78.5 and multiply by 8. So now I have a 50% chance of just getting the question right without even continuing on. So remember, work smarter, not harder. So do 78.5 times 8. When you do that, you get 628. And so 628 will be the distance around the merry-go-round for 8 complete revolutions. All right. Number 4. The yin-yang window has a diameter of 14 feet. What's the approximate area in square feet of the yin-yang window? Use 3.14 for pi. Okay, first thing first, diameter 14 feet. Write that down. Now it says what's the approximate area. So it wants to do area. So the area formula of a full circle is A is equal to pi r squared. Well, I only have the diameter, so it means I need to find r squared. Well, if the diameter is 14, that means the radius is 7, and the radius squared is 49. So we plug that in. Pi is 3.14, radius squared is 49. So now all you have to do is 3.14 times 49, which is 153.5 0.86. All right, number 5. Find the area of the composite figure. Okay, remember, a composite figure is just two figures or more composed together. So just break it up into shapes you recognize. So I'm going to draw a line right here and make a rectangle and a triangle. So I'm going to find the area of the rectangle first. Area of the rectangle is just base times height. So 6 times 8 is 48. You write that in the middle and circle it. Now let's do the triangle. So the triangle formula is base times height divided by 2. So the base of the triangle is 6. The height's 4. That is the height because it's perpendicular, means it creates a right degree angle at the bottom. So the height's 4 divided by 2. 6 times 4 is 24. Divided by 2 is 12. So you write that, circle it. So now I have 48 and 12. I want to find the area of the entire thing. So we just add them together. So do 48 plus 12, which is 60. So the answer is 60. All right, number 6. A piece of land has the following measurements. Find the area. Remember, you can break up your composite figures however you want. So the way I'm going to break this up is by this. So we're going to find the area of the top one first. So we're going to do 12 times 4, which is 48. You circle that. Then I'm going to do the little square down here. And the base is 3 and the height's 3, so the area is 9. Circle that. Now, we got to find the last one. So I need to find the base. So I need to find this base or this one down here. So I know that this whole thing is 12. From this point is 9. So it means that this has to be 3. Because 3 plus 9 equals 12. So it means that this base is 3. So now I need to find this height. Well, I know this whole thing is 15. This is 4. So it means that this has to be 11 because 4 plus 11 is 15. So now I have my base and my height. So 3 times 11 is 33. Circle that. Now we just add them up. So you do 48 plus 33, which is 81. You do 81 plus 9, which is 90. And 90 meters squared would be the area of the composite figure. All right, number 7. Find the area of the composite figure. Well, I see a triangle and a semicircle. So the triangle formula is A is equal to base times height divided by 2. So the base is 9, the height's 19, and you divide by 2. Generally, I told you in the past that you can divide by 2 first. You still can, but it won't be as pretty because 9 and 19 are both odd numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 9 times 19 first. 9 times 19 is 171. Then we divide by 2, which is 85.5. So this is 85.5. Circle that. Now we're going to do this semicircle. So the area of a full circle is pi r squared. But since it's a semicircle, I'm going to divide by 2. The 9 is the radius. So radius squared is 81. So we're going to plug that in. Pi is 3.14 times 81 divided by 2. So 3.14 times 81 is 254.34. Then we divide by 2, which is 127.17. So this is 127.17. So now we have to add it together. So you do 127.17 plus 85.5. Add that together, and you get 212.70. So you get C. Yeah, that was a lot of work. So what I would do if you see one that's just so overwhelming like that is cover up the problem the shape that you're not finding and just focus on the one that you are. Okay, take it one step at a time. Number 8, find the shaded area of the composite figure. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the area of this entire thing. So we're going to find the area of this entire rectangle. So you're going to do base times height. So the base is 8 and the height is 7.2. So the area, when you do 18 times 7.2, comes out to be 129.6. Okay? What I did is I just found this entire rectangle. But that's not what it's asking for. It's asking for the shaded part. So that means 129.6 is wrong. So I'm going to cross off B. And I'm also going to cross off D. The reason why I cross off D is because D is greater than the area I'm starting with. My answer has to be smaller than the entire area because I'm subtracting things away. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the non-shaded part. So I'm going to do base times height again and do 13.2 times 6. 13.2 times 6 is 79.2. That means I can cross off C again because, again, that's not my answer. So my answer would be A. And the reason why I would get 50.4 is because you would do 129.6 minus 79.2, which is 50.4. So answer would be A. All right. Number 9. In math class, Hedda noticed that 1 centimeter for a scale on a map represents 15.5 miles. Angie noticed that Austin and Dallas are 215 miles apart. Which proportion could Angie use to find X, the distance on the map between Austin and Dallas? Well, here, it says 1 centimeter represents 15.5 miles. So you write 1 centimeter for every 15.5 miles. And you better believe you're going to write these units. If you don't, you'll mess it up. If you write these units, it becomes super easy to write the other side of the proportion because all you have to do is place 215 miles. Well, 215 miles would go on the bottom with the other miles, and then X would go on top. So this would represent B, but I know on your paper, for some reason, the answer choices aren't there, so you would just write your own proportion. All right, number 10. Emma is making quarter of pies to sell at the local fair. If the diameter of full pie is 6.6 inches, what is the area of each quarter pie rounded to the nearest hundredth? Use 3.14 for pi. So I'm actually going to change the diameter 6.6 inches to 6 inches. I'm going to cross off the answer choices. Okay, so that's just too many decimals. So that says that diameter. So the diameter would be 6. So we're going to find the area of a full circle, pi r squared. But we're actually not because it says a quarter. So we're going to divide by 4. So I need a radius squared. So if the diameter is 6, the radius would be 3, and the radius squared would be 9. So now we can plug it in. You can do 3.14 times 9 divided by 4. 3.14 times 9 is 28.26. And that's the area of a full circle, or a full pi, and I want to divide that up into quarters. So you're going to divide 28.26 by 4, and you get 7.065. All right, last one. Mike gained 3.4 pounds over the holidays. 1 pound is equal to approximately 1.5 kilograms. Which measurement is closest to the number of kilograms that Mike gained? All right, a lot of you will miss this 1 pound because that's not written as a number, it's written as a word. It still counts though. 1 pound is equal to 1.5 kilograms. So you write that down, 1p over 1.5 kilograms. Mike gained 3.4 pounds over the holidays. So 3.4 pounds will go on top with your p's, and X will go on the bottom. So now you just got to cross multiply. So you do 3.4 times 1.5, which is 5.10 equals X. So the answer would be A. So again, that's extremely reason why we write our units. Hey, that's your Unit 7 review. Thank you, guys.